I'm trying to platinum my list of top games of all time and relive the best of gaming history. It's time to start with the best campaign of all time for Call of Duty and maybe the best overall for a first-person shooter, MW2 Remastered. It originally released in 2009 and had one of the best campaigns and craziest multiplayer experiences that we ever had. It was back when Call of Duty players didn't take things so serious and enjoyed all aspects of a new game. They enjoyed crazy midnight releases, time with friends, trolling each other, and of course, all the trash talking in a lobby. It was part of the golden Call of Duty era. And if you were not a part of that community then, you just will not understand, and I do feel bad for you. But this platinum trophy was at times easy, but there were some trophies and missions that were just brutal as the first time experiencing the greatest betrayal in Call of Duty history. One word, Shepherd. But after 14 years from the original release date of MW2, it is time to embark on the quest of nostalgia and relive the classic MW2 campaign and go for our very first platinum trophy. We start our adventure at base camp teaching the local militia how to aim like a Marine, and it doesn't take long before we get thrown into the pit to run the course. This was always one of my favorite parts of the game. It tests your skill, speed, and accuracy. It's something that you could stay up with your college friends on the weekend and just see who has the highest score. In completing this course, we unlock our very first trophy, the Pit Boss. With the completion of this, we do get our second trophy, back in the saddle. And starting day one of our journey in the red zone in Afghanistan, where we find out quickly that veteran difficulty is not going to be just quick or as much fun as we thought. Oh, come on. I was trying to climb over. Like, I don't understand. I have to wait. Where the hell am I getting hit from? Oh, wait, hold on a second. We got another one. Never thought I'd see a threesome on the battlefield, but we noob tubed 3 enemies at one time and received this trophy. We cleared the bridge, dropped the enemy stronghold, and made our way through the streets of the red zone in our turret. And we were ambushed, so we had to push through this local school and wipe out the enemy forces through it, and receiving our next trophy. There's our guys. Here we go. There's Shepherd.
On the chopper, let's go.
All right, danger close. Oh, I gotta follow him. Okay. And then we shift focus to the other squad that is hanging on a ledge in probably one of MW2's most beloved missions, Cliffhanger. You must climb up the cliff, sneak into a base, and retrieve an ACS module. Yeah, right, I'm not sneaking into no base. Yeah, later I found out there was a trophy for that.
Hold on. You only found a body. They don't know where you are. There's a truck coming. Stay out of sight. Take cover, they're on.
Got it.
Roach, I've been compromised. Keep a low profile and hold your fire.
Okay. What are we doing? Oh, nice. Got another trophy. Hold on. Kill 2 enemies with a single bullet. Yes, give it to me. Stole these snowmobiles and started flying down the hill, and I will say there is one tree that you can't run into and it will ruin your entire run, especially during their Immortal challenge, which we'll get to later. And I see why this is one of the most loved missions. It's just jam-packed with different things. Every new segment of this mission had something different, from climbing up a mountain to sneaking into a base, fighting your way out, and of course, the high pursuit down a hill on a snowmobile. But I have no clue where the clip of this trophy went, but we did get it. And then we run into the most controversial mission of this game, and probably one of the most controversial missions of all gaming history. No Russian. And if you ever have seen this, it's of course an attack on an airport, and we're not going to show it because just like every single creator I've ever watched play this, we're not going to get demonetized, our video taken over, or canceled by our account. However, I did actually play it and get all the trophies for it. You can skip it like a lot of other people do, and you can still get the platinum trophy. I wanted to get all the trophies. I just can't show it. But I also use this mission for the real gun game trophy. It's where you do not reload a weapon or use a melee attack and you finish a complete mission. This just seemed to be the easiest one. Damn, dude. Harmed a silver. Come on. Oh, now he's not there? Makes a lot of sense, huh?
We're taking heavy fire from the militia here, but I'm still tracking Rohan. Run into a building. Go. Do you see him? Roger that. Show me up to the roof and the place up.
I don't know where I'm getting shot. The next mission about broke me and my desires of finishing this playthrough. I died probably 5 times before this mission began. Well, Takedown is exactly the way you would expect it to sound. Based on the name, I didn't die as many times as some creators did during Elden Ring, but it's safe to say it was a lot of deaths. The amount of angles, the amount of positions that people can pop up and shoot at you. You have dogs trying to attack you, you get flashbanged. Civilians are running around. If you hit a stray bullet, then of course it can reset you to the last checkpoint. But finally you catch up with Rojas, you take him down, get the intel of where Makarov is hiding. But yeah, 100% the hardest mission in the game. The enemies just kept coming. It was not fun at all.
No, he's not.
There you go. Please tell me this mission's over.
6. We've got the package. I repeat, we have got the package. Come on.
God, that
Ready
is
for dust.
such a
Set the chopper.
painful level.
Coordinates to follow. Bollocks. The skies are clear. Send.
God, that's such a pain. Thank you, though. We then go back to Northeast Virginia and we rejoin the Marines, where Russian ground forces have invaded. This is probably the craziest thing to comprehend since the US has never been invaded before. It is definitely something that you don't want to see anywhere, but we make our way to the most famous burger place ever in Call of Duty, Burger Town. This mission is a little bit different. We move around different restaurants and try to defend off the invaders, but there is swarms of enemies and different tanks that we have to take out. We did overtake the Predator missile and retreat from the enemy. There's sentry turrets, thermal scopes, but there's so many different things that you saw during the multiplayer in this mission. And just like that with using the Predator missile, we get our next trophy. But after all the excitement, you fight your way out to Xville. That was not nearly as bad. Royal with cheese to Finn Burger Town. All right. 15%. As we are still in the favela, we're making our way out, and we have to run through all these different enemies. Roach, I think, had the worst mission line. These were just the most difficult missions that I could run into. Guys. And while you're in the market, you'll see a bunch of chickens. If you shoot 7 of these in 10 seconds, you will unlock this next trophy. I just happen to be messing around because of my CSGO days. I feel like you have to shoot the chickens. And what a clever name, Colonel Sanderson.
Wake up!
And as you're trying to exfil, you fall from the rooftop, and you have the entire militia chasing you. You have to run for your life as the countdown begins, and don't forget to jump because I missed this jump multiple times during the Immortal challenge. There we go. I guess I didn't jump early enough earlier. Whew. Got it. That'd be terrifying. But finishing this on veteran, you unlock the other trophy, Turistas. Back in Virginia, this is probably one of the quicker missions, Exodus. You get to direct a honey badger tank with a laser and be able to destroy the enemies that are on the street. And we're in search of a VIP and his documents. Of course, most of the missions in this game are about intel.
Sarge, check out these tats. Not your average trooper, huh?
Get a couple of photos for G2 and check the bodies for intel.
But finishing this mission, you unlock another veteran trophy, Red Dawn.
Team 2 at the objective.
Now, one of my favorite missions is whenever Roach is infiltrating the oil rig off the coast of Russia. This is probably one of my top 3 missions of the campaign. You find yourself sneaking around an oil rig with suppressors and breaching rooms that are holding hostages.
Хватит смолить эту дрань. Легкие посадишь.
We'll take them both out on your go.
Отвали. Это ли? Ненавижу морской воздух. Хватит ныть, а? А чечниц любишь? До кого ще дотлетятся?
This is the first time in the game that you see slow-mo when breaching rooms.
We're clear.
As you work level by level, eventually you make loud enough sounds that alert the entire oil rig.
Possible explosives on the top deck. Your team needs to secure that location.
There's choppers that are trying to attack you. It just has so much variety on this level of what's needed. And of course, that's one of the common themes of why these levels are my favorite. Mix of style of gameplay, not just one way, run and gun and blast everything out. That's what multiplayer's for.
Split up. We can flank through these hallways.
Team, shoot somebody! We finally save all the hostages, jump on the helicopter, and it's time to head into Russia. Straight into the Gulag.
Repeat. Local airspace is secure. Stabilize. Ready. On target. Shift right. Shifting. Second wave going in. Stand by. 10 feet.
Не нравится мне.
Over. Contact to the staircase. Heading upstairs. Can't get a shot. He's out of my line of sight. Target neutral.
We find our way inside the inner cells of the prison.
It's gonna take some time. Copy that. Roach, we're on cell duty. Follow me.
Looking 3. No 4 hostile squads converging on your position.
We get pinned down, and this is the first time that you get to use riot shields. Take this little riot shield.
Open the door.
Bloody hell. They're blocked you from the hard line. I'll have to run a bypass.
Too late. They're already here.
There's enemies everywhere.
Go, go, go! Use your riot shield.
Whoa.
to try to fight.
Hey, looky there. Use riot shield to beat down an enemy. Alright. As you fight through the prison, you find your way to the sewers. And you find prisoner 627, a long-lost friend, but not after we take a legendary Superman punch. Who the hell just punched me? It's Captain Price.
Drop it.
Price?
This belongs to you, sir.
There's Mr. Price.
So,
Come on, we gotta get out of here. Move, move.
As the Navy bombards the Gulag, it starts getting destroyed. We have to rush out and make it out quickly.
There's the chopper. Get ready to jump. Whatever you
And with the finishing of this mission, we save prisoner 627 and get the trophy.
Bravo 6, I see your flare. Spy rig on the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right, let's repel out of there. Soap on a rope. Storm the Gulag. Prisoner 627.
Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord. SEAL teams are maneuvering into position on the northwest corner of the target building.
As we were making our way to Whiskey Hotel, we find ourselves on a rooftop taking out a crow's nest and being able to use the 50 cal sniper and the javelins to take out all the helicopters, ground units, and tanks around the memorial. DC is flooded with Russians.
We got foot mobiles firing javelin rockets on the evac site. Ramirez, get on the barrel and take them out.
Whoa.
We're taking fire at the
I'll say I need to lead a little bit better, huh?
combat effectiveness. Request immediate.
Ramirez, do something. Get the enemy in. Move.
I've got a major hydraulic leak. We're barely gonna make it over the MSR. We gotta touch down. We gotta. Hunter, this is Dagger 2-1. We are in position at the LZ on the rooftop. What's your status?
Overlord, we've linked up with the SEALs on the rooftop and are heading out. Interrogative. Has the Washington...
Hang on.
Good gosh. Yep, we're going down this time.
2-1. We are going down at Grid Square. Alpha Bravo.
Mayday, mayday.
The pass. Looks like they're searching for us.
While all the chaos is happening in DC, we're out in the snow with Price. It's the first mission we actually get to run with Captain Price, and what's better than running around with suppressed snipers? There's always a sniper mission in Call of Duty. This one you have to sneak along and try to make it to a submarine base, because that's where a nuclear warhead is.
Patrol dead ahead. Take them out or leave them be. Your call. Well done.
You might want to grab a different weapon.
Ooh, what do we get? And this trophy, the Angel Savior, I did get a little lucky on this one. It just kind of popped up. The game basically took care of it for me, but hey, we unlocked it. So we executed a plan to help the Americans, and we got the trophy for finishing this on Veteran. A couple easy trophies for this mission. Like Black Hawk down all over again.
We may have a problem here. Houston, this is ISS.
Use your flares.
Countersign detected at Whiskey Hotel. Aboard. We got a countersign. Abort mission.
Ooh. Whiskey Hotel. Take back Whiskey Hotel. Homecoming.
It's been a tough week, gentlemen.
Finish it on veteran.
We have a dream.
Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Okay, this time I got it. Yeah, you're not doing that to me again, dude. We have been tracking down Makarov for a while now. We found a hideout in the mountains where we have to infiltrate, defend, and take away more intel. Whew. Okay, we're good. All right, let's breach this. Boom. This was probably the second hardest mission. The very beginning with all the smoke, the landmines, and just the amount of enemies that you have to go through. But you get to breach more rooms and defend off waves of enemies. And in between the waves, you have to make a run for it. And after all your hard effort, you get stabbed right in the back. Oh my god. Okay. What? Like, am I gonna get help? I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Well, that was an RPG that just went over my head. Oh, okay. I didn't make it, right? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is the scene. This is the...
That's one less loose end.
Such a bastard. Like probably the most tragic thing that ever happened in Call of Duty. It's like all of that just for a bitch. So after the great betrayal of Shepard, we know who he is and who his troops are. We find ourselves stuck in an airfield trying to escape and track down Shepard. His agents are fighting with Makarov, and we're trying to find a way not to die. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh my god, that was so freaking pain in the ass. Woo! Hello. Okay, yep. Okay. Oh shit! There we go. Whew. This is a pretty fun mission as well. And we unlock our next trophy for a veteran mission out of the frying pan. And that's exactly what it felt like. And since Shepard is such a high-ranking officer, we get listed as the most wanted men. And we have to find a way to take him out. We finally reach Shepard's command center. As we sneak around, we're able to use the best sniper in Call of Duty history, the intervention. We start taking out Shepard's army, but he decides to do it for us because he doesn't want any loose ends. He doesn't mind taking out his entire squad if it will take us out. Because in the very first mission, we realized that Shepard doesn't care about danger close.
Package Romeo. Danger close. That's within 100 meters of your position, sir. That's not a suggestion. Send it. Roger. Fire mission danger close.
So, incoming! Get down! Since when does Shepard care about danger close? Let's go. Stay close and follow me.
Woo! But we're chasing Shepard, trying not to let him escape because he has caused all this death and started a war that should have never happened. We're on open water, trying not to die by all the enemies around us, including these choppers. This mission is incredibly painful. Ouch. I mean, like, where do you go? We're on open water. I mean, I'm telling you, like, where do you actually go from there? Oh yeah, we don't want to go that way. Oh, yeah, now. I don't know what the hell I'm shooting at. My God. It makes no sense. Please, God, no. I'm so close.
Get past that little bird before his counter spin off. So dodge that helicopter. Right, go right.
Okay. That was a lot more difficult than I needed it to be. Yeah, how do I back up? Come here, Shepard. Where are you going? Oh, crap. God, I hate him. I'll throw it at the bitch. Bam. Goodbye, Shepard.
I know a place.
For the record, lead a single player campaign on any difficulty. Off the grid, completed on veteran, 50%. Here's our first gold trophy. So with the completion of our very first gold trophy, we have completed the entire campaign on veteran. I will say I do not remember it being that hard, but it was such an enjoyable playthrough. And there is, of course, a lot of other trophies we had to finish to get the platinum trophy, and a lot of them were really random, and a lot of them that you can finish during the first playthrough. In the very beginning mission, you have to take out 3 clowns that are hiding around the map. This is basically an Easter egg. And to find these clowns, you have to be sitting in the exact place, looking in that direction. Any other direction that you're looking from a different location will not show these clowns. It's just really random. And whenever you're in the pit, if you shoot at Shepard and take him out, there's even a trophy for that because you basically prevent everything from happening from that point on. And these are some of the other trophies that you have to get for platinum. And again, some of them are very random. Oh, hey. Look at there. Now that I know what I'm looking for. There they are. Got it. There's a trophy for basically doing the litter bug challenge where you pick up a different weapon and get different kills with them. And you unlock this next trophy. Desperado. 5 enemies in a row with different weapons or attachments. And then there's also Look Ma, 2 hands. Basically dual wielding a weapon and getting kills with it. There it is. While on Exodus, if you guide your honey badger to take out 80 enemies, you will unlock the target confirmed trophy. It basically makes it to where you don't even have to shoot in this mission hardly at all. All right, instruct the honey badger to kill 80 enemies. Got it. Halfway through the campaign, if you collect up to 22 different pieces of intel, you get the road less traveled. Because basically these items are in places that you normally wouldn't travel through the main campaign. You kind of have to look for them. There we go. Hot potato. Destroy the helicopter with a frag grenade. Oh my god. Only had to throw how many grenades to get that? That was ridiculous.
Use a suppressed weapon. We'll have to take them out at the same time. Take the two on the right.
Yes, kill an enemy without even knowing you were there. The dog didn't even know it either. Goodbye. Knock, knock. Kill 4 enemies, 4 headshots. Slow blue. Slow blue. I can't even talk. Slow-mo. Sadly, I had tried this a couple times because I couldn't find an RPG. And of course, they just kept wanting to run away from you. Like, you're an armored truck. What are you so scared about? And after my 3rd time playing through this campaign, I finally unlocked the most painful trophy of them all. Our 2nd gold trophy. Thank God. I was about to lose it. There was some weird issues with my saves, but after I cleared everything, the 3rd time was the lucky one. Now this one to me is pretty impressive. I had to do this multiple times and actually get a pace and how I wanted to run through the course. The pathing does make a big difference. You can't miss one target, you can't shoot a civilian, and you have to be on pace. If I'm not mistaken, the world record was like 15 or 17 seconds, but that's super impressive to even hit under 20 seconds. The Bird Hunter should not have been as hard as it was. If you miss one chopper and you don't hang around, then you can't shoot enough down. 10 choppers though is quite a bit. I feel like I always was hitting 7 until the last try. Now, the next painful one was the ghost. You had to sneak through the base in the snow without alerting anyone. I did this multiple times without anyone being alerted, and it never gave me the trophy. And on the 3rd playthrough, it finally gave it to me. I tried way too many times. I should have just restarted to begin with. And that's why it was my very last trophy to get right before Platinum. I basically finished the entire playthrough and got the Immortal challenge, and then went back and got these challenges because, again, for some reason it was just weird and they just didn't want to give me the trophy. Please work this time. Thank you. Good gosh. I've done this one for freaking I don't know how many times. And there it is, our very first platinum trophy. First time ever I've 100%ed a game. This was so much fun, but it was a painful process. I can see why I finish games and don't worry about trophies. But if you enjoyed this video and stayed until the end, I do hope you subscribe for more platinum trophies and other Call of Duty videos. And please leave a like to show you care for all my pain and suffering. And if you played this campaign before, whether it was the original or the remastered, what was your favorite mission? This makes like the 4th time for me to play through. But I hope to see you in the next video.